We're going to set up a 28-day reminder email notification to contacts that are due to send in their tax information so we can process their tax returns. So this is going to send an email to them 28 days prior to their status date, which was set in Iris. So the workflow module will be contacts because we want to send an email to the contact. We'll put a bit of a description about what this workflow is so that anybody looking at workflows can see what its purpose is. We need to set some conditions that fire the workflow. In this case, it's going to be across the services coming from Iris. In this case, we're going to select the service type, which will be personal tax service. And then we need to select where the service status, the due date, is in 28 days time. So we're going to find the job status date. We also need to set the type of status we're at. So this is a job stage in Iris. In this case it's job status 7. And then we need to select the status due date of 28 days time. So we're selecting all personal tax type services where the job stage in Iris is 7 and the status due date is today plus 28 days. So that will then fire the workflow off when those conditions are met. Additionally, we need to also ensure that we only send one email to that contact, because in 28 days time it's going to send the email, but actually the process is running every minute, so we don't want to be sending emails every minute to the contact, so we need to stop the process from running, and therefore we add that tax reminder state is null. So within the action we then need to send the email, so we're setting up what email to send and who to send it to. We also need to create a second update, so this action is going to go and change the service the tax reminder state, and we're going to set that to 28-day reminder. So this is going to now send the email and then update the service to say the email has been sent. The 28-day email has been sent. So therefore the process will no longer continue to run every minute. It's important that we add that last item because we don't want to be sending the email reminder every minute to that client on that particular day. So we're going to create an example here. We're going to create a personal tax service. We're going to set the due date for 28 days time. We're going to set the status of 7. Bear in mind this information is coming from Iris, so you wouldn't normally have to set this up, but for testing we're just going to demonstrate how it works. So the tax reminder status, you can see there, is empty. We haven't got that filled in. We've got all the conditions are met, so we should go back to the workflow now and have a look at the workflow and see if it's running or not. At the bottom of the workflow you'll see an audit of everything that's been running or has run, failed or succeeded, and here we can see the process is actually running for that contact now because the conditions were met. So we're going to refresh the screen. It's running. Now it had failed because I hadn't set up my outbound email, so I've set it up now, rerun it, and it's now completed. So let's go back and have a look at that particular service. And we should see now that the reminder state has been set to 28 days. So the workflow sent the email and set the state to 28 days, so we now know the process will no longer trigger in that workflow. If I unset it, the process should trigger again. So if we go back to the workflow, just so we can see it running again, if I refresh the screen, we can see it's running. Refresh the screen again, it should complete. And there we have a completed. So if I go and have a look at my email, I should be able to see that I'll have that email arrive in my inbox, and we can now see also that the reminder state has been reset back to 28-day reminder to stop future workflows. And there's the email that arrived. So it's personalized because it is across the contacts module, this particular workflow. So the merge fields will work. Thank you for watching.